Let's see what he's talking about.
1, 2. Steady. Are you ready?
Are you ready?
Are they really dunks of the year though? There's a lot of dunks. I ain't gonna lie, there's a lot of dunks that dropped. Let's see though. Let's see the argument.
Hello and welcome to the workshop. Thank you for stopping by. We appreciate you very, very much. If you are new to the channel or you have not already done so, consider subscribing. Buckets, we upload a lot of sneaker videos around here. Tell the people what a lot means.
Almost every single day.
Almost every single day. So if you love sneakers, you have come to the right place. You are in good hands. You can also find me on Twitter, Instagram, and TikTok at Mr. FOAMER SIMPSON when I am not in this illustrious alcove of perfectly placed
I always fighting.
and aligned sneaker boxes. Buckets, good?
Very well done.
Oh, there you go. Hey, I'm feeling good with the articulation today. When I'm not here, you can find me on those other platforms. The last thing I want to mention before we dive into the sneakers, you know how we do, is this t-shirt that I am currently wearing. It is the Uncivilized Rucker t-shirt. We also just released the Uncivilized Halo t-shirt. Both tees are available on uncivilizedstore.com. We will put a link in the description of this video. For those of you who don't know, Uncivilized is a clothing brand that Buckets, who is behind the camera, and myself, we started it together a few years ago, and these are our latest creations. Buckets, how you feeling, man? What's on your mind?
Nothing much. I feel good.
You feel good, I feel good. We hope you feel good. Let's jump in. I mean, sneakers, Buckets, sneakers will always make you feel better. For the most part. There's exceptions, but for the most part.
For the most part.
You open a box, you get that feeling. Let's dive in. 3, 2, 1, bang, bang. This is the Nike Dunk Low Jackie Robinson. These released about a month ago, back in July, and retail was $130.
$130 ain't that bad for a Jackie Robinson's.
Gotta say shouts to the good people over at Kicks Are For Us for the assist, looking out as they often do. They are a local resale shop down here in the Tampa area. You can definitely check them out. This is a pair that a lot of you have asked about. I've gotten messages, comments, yo, it's the dunk of the year. How do you feel about them? And I just really wanted to get a pair in hand. I loved how they looked in pictures, but I wanted to get them in hand, and here they are. I gotta say, it is a beautiful sneaker, no question about it. Before we talk about the details though, gotta acknowledge the man behind the sneaker, the man that these sneakers are paying homage to, and that is the great Jackie Robinson. Most of you know who he was, the courage he had, the fortitude in the face of extreme racism, all kinds of hate and adversity. He persevered. I would encourage anyone who is not familiar with him to read up on him. Just an incredible human being. So have to acknowledge Jackie Robinson. I think the sneakers turned out really dope. Like I said, I love the little details that they included. You know, it's always cool when a sneaker pays homage to a great person like this. You've got the 42 on the heel here, kind of a silver glitter to it. Same thing with the Nike branding on the back in that all caps. You can also see the writing all over the upper. That's probably the first thing you notice. It's on the insole as well, but you don't really see that as much. Of course, it's on the inside of the sneaker. You're instantly drawn to the writing from the side profile, though. I'm not concerned with your liking or disliking me. All I ask is that you respect me as a human being. Very powerful words. You've got this really nice cream or tan leather, a little texture to it, as you can see. Small swoosh embroidered up on the toe, more of a washed out or aged swoosh on the side. Reminds me of buckets, the baseball hats. When the sweat dries, you got that aged, that played in, that worked in type of feel to it.
For sure.
I think it's another cool touch. Speaking of cool touches, maybe my favorite aspect is the baseball stitching on the laces. I don't know why, but I absolutely love that. There's also an extra, more plain pair of laces, if that suits you better. 75 years on the tongue tag, front and center. This year, 2022, it marks 75 years since Jackie Robinson broke the barriers that he broke and laced up his cleats for the Brooklyn Dodgers. And you see that reflected in the colorway as well with the Dodgers blue. You've got it on the trim along the top of the tongue. You've even got it on the ankle liner. You've also got it on the contrast stitching on top of this mostly white midsole. And then they capped off the entire sneaker with an all black outsole.
At Target, low prices and great deals mean more.
I write a lot of essays for school, but I also write sales descriptions for my Etsy shop.
I use Grammarly on my work emails and also on my...
It's a beautiful sneaker. It is the details, the message, the colorway, even the homage to the man. I like everything about these. Are they the best Nike Dunk of the year? I think they might be. You know, I'm trying to think on the fly here, buckets. What is there? There was, I mean, everyone loves the Panda, even though that was 2021. They just keep restocking. I mean, that's an every year dunk at this point is how it feels. I like these better than those personally. You know, the one dunk that I love is the Team Red Dunk Low, which is basically a burgundy, my favorite color, burgundy boys, gang, 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 if you know, you know. What else was there as far as dunks? There's the Philadelphia Phillies pair. Those are really, really dope. There's the Paisley pack. There's definitely been some pairs. There's definitely been some good colorways, but I think these are probably at the top of my list.
So far, we got. There should be more dunks coming.
I think this is
though.
probably my favorite dunk of the year. Now, unfortunately, they are reselling for like $400 or $500, so they are not cheap.
Yep.
If you were able to secure a pair, if you were able to score a pair for retail, bravo. Golf clap. You start getting into that $500 range. Buckets for a pair of dunks. It does feel kind of astronomical.
For sure, because the retail, now these are 130.
Right,
But the retail generally is like 100.
$100, and then you're like, oh man, 4 or 5 times retail. Is it worth it? I don't know. All I can say is it is a very dope sneaker nonetheless. And I will give them a 9.5 out of 10. 9.5 out of 10. I like them a lot, as I'm sure you can tell. And like I said, everything about, like, I love all the details. They have kind of a premium feel to them. The message behind the sneaker, the homage to Jackie Robinson, and even just the colorway. Like, I love how that cream and Dodger blue looks. Even though, you know, Yankees all day, but still.
For sure.
Scale of 1 to 10.
I'm going to go 8.
8 out of 10. You dig them.
I do, and I think that obviously the message is fantastic.
For sure.
Et cetera, but just as a standalone sneaker, like just the product alone, forget the message.
You're saying it's
an awesome colorway, yeah.
Right. No, it's dope. It's definitely dope. Favorite detail on the sneaker?
Probably the 42.
42 is dope with that little glitter to it.
Yeah, and it's also
A little bit of pizzazz.
it kind of goes to the Jordan 5, which has the 23 on it,
Okay.
kind of deal.
All right. Buckets, tying it back into Jordans. You're a Jordan guy.
Sometimes.
What are you going to do? What are you going to do? Leave a comment below. Let us know, how do you feel about these? What are your thoughts? What's your favorite detail? Where do you think these rank on dunks of the year? Or even sneakers of the year? Maybe we don't have to box it in, no pun intended, to just dunks. Maybe this is one of the best sneakers of the year. You leave.
Not even close to the sneaker of the year. Well, it's debatable on dunks of the year though. I give them that. But wrap it up here. Yeah, let me know if it's y'all sneaker of the year. Personally, it's not my sneaker of the year. Not even my top 5, top 10. But dunk of the year is on that list. Dunk of the list so far. They drop some other dunks at the end of the year, then that's different. But so far, dunk of the year for these. But yeah, let me know how you're feeling about these in the comment sections. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Your boy out.